Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to you wherever you are in the world. If I'm looking a little bit disheveled today, it's because our weather here is atrociously wild. So I have the suitable hair, you could say, to go with the wild. Sadly, the wild doesn't really match my talk of today. My talk of today might be a little bit too much for some people, but it's something that I feel very much needs to be addressed in a different way to what I see this topic being addressed these current times, and certainly to the outcomes that I see going on with this particular topic. What brings me to you today, and for those who don't know me, my name is Gwenda. My business name is H.E.A.L with Gwenda, and the H.E.A.L means harmonious, enlightened, aligned life. My tagline is, I believe that you, me, everyone deserves to live a glorious life. But this afternoon, I have just come from the final farewell of a life for a young woman who I have known since she was a small girl. This just should not be. And yes, I know that listening in today, there is probably a number of you who have farewelled young people, children, maybe from your life and close to your life. It's the hardest thing to do. However, with all due respect to everybody who has that sorrow in their heart, today brings me to a topic of anorexia, Anorexia Nervosa. Because that is what took the life of this beautiful, beautiful young lady that I went to farewell with her family and friends today. Anorexia is a debilitating condition, no doubt about it. Anorexia is considered to be an eating disorder, a psychological disorder. Now, I've seen with my own eyes in my nursing days, and more recently with my beautiful young friend, the way that these conditions are treated in the allopathic world. Putting on weight was the only emphasis given to this beautiful young lady, and putting on weight is not the issue. It simply is not the issue. Being too fat is not the issue with those who feel that that is how they look. It's not really anything to do with that. When allopathic medicine catches up with understanding the impact of the soul, the impact of the heart, the emotional heart, the impact that has on people's psyche, then we're going to start to see differences in the way that people manage in their lives. And we will see turnaround in the likes of anorexia. It's uncanny that today I also heard that Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, her funeral was today also. And it has been said already that Aretha Franklin had difficulty in finding her true voice. Now, finding your true voice and having anorexia, they actually link to the same thing. You see, when you are not at peace with yourself, when you do not accept who you are, when you do not see the beauty of yourself, the amazing uniqueness of yourself, that is where you lose your way. That is where you can feel that you can't find your true voice, that maybe you can't be enough for everyone. And what I want to say today is for anyone, men, women, no matter what your age, it's great to have someone to aspire to. But when you aspire to someone, simply aspire to the things that you like in them, the strengths in them. But remember, your uniqueness is what everyone loves about you. Your uniqueness is what matters, nothing else. So aspire to maybe be more outgoing, aspire to be the way that somebody can play a guitar that maybe you would like to do, that maybe someone can sing better in the shower than you. Aspire to that for sure. Aspire to be the greatest marathon runner, but don't aspire to be that person, because you simply can't. And when people can accept who they truly are, when they can accept everything about them from an unconditional place, that's where there's peace. And that's where things like anorexia nervosa and bulimia and self-harm will stop. And that's where people like Aretha Franklin, who feel they can't find their true voice, will be able to sing even more powerfully. And would you not agree that Aretha Franklin was an incredible singer? Absolutely incredible. And yet here she is being said today she could never find her true voice. When you have acceptance of everything that is amazing, that belongs to you, and you see, that's the importance of it. When you accept everything that belongs to you, which means everything that is you, then there is everything in your life that is glorious. But when you are looking outwardly and you're trying to find your way through other people, when you're trying to find your way through other means that are external to you, that are external to your heart, there will always be discord. There will always be unhappiness. So please, if you feel that you aren't good enough, if you feel that your body isn't good enough, your body has got too many imperfections, please stop and have a look at all the things that make you unique. Because what makes you unique is what makes everyone love you. What makes you unique is something nobody can take, nobody can mimic, nobody can be like. So anyone who's feeling these things, please step forward and find someone who can really help you understand how to love you, how to embrace everything that is you. Anorexia took a beautiful young lady today, and no doubt it has taken someone else today as well. If you know someone struggling with this particular condition, help them reach out. Help them understand that they are simply perfect with all of their imperfections. Try not to compare. Aspire, but simply be yourself. And if they can step one person forward today, then it's a happy day. Bless everyone, and may you love yourself deeply and unconditionally. And until I see you next time, may you all have a glorious day. Thank you. Thanks for being here as well. Bye for now.